Hey, good morning. Inspirational video to get you fired up for Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday right here. There's a handout in class. It's on a paper. So I think it'd take you about 30 minutes. Let me get you started. Again, there's lots of links. We can open this up. There's lots of links in here, although this early stuff I would have lectured, but I think you can figure it out pretty quickly. If you didn't know this, the presidential election is really by state. So each state's worth a number of electoral votes. It comes from the number of senators and then the number of people in the House. So every state has two senators. Of course, we have Padilla and we have Feinstein. And then there's the House, which is the other area the electoral votes comes from. Our rep, of course, is Jackie Spears. She's retiring. Okay, I'll take you to a map already. There's a couple of links right here. Here it is. Oops, that's not it. I'm sorry. A couple links down here to like the 270 to win. So if you didn't know this, there's 435 in the House, 100 in the Senate. DC gets 538 electoral votes total. If there are 538 electoral votes total, each state's worth a certain number, right? Texas is 40. You got two senators, 38 in the House. We're down to 54 ourselves. So we got two senators, 52 in the House. All right, so we just subtract two. Oh, let's flip these states. Let's see who's going to win this 2024 election. Okay, so North Carolina went red last time. Ohio's pretty red. All right, how are we doing there? 228. Remember, so there's 538 total. So half plus one is 270. So other states, Iowa probably goes red. Minnesota probably goes blue. Maine probably goes blue. New Hampshire probably goes blue. We're at 226. Pennsylvania probably goes blue. That gets pretty tough, okay? Because we give them this. That's 260. You just need 9 more to win. Georgia's in the South, huh? Probably not going to happen again for the Democrats. Okay, Arizona, I don't know about that. They've been mad about voting for the Democrats a little bit. My family, my brothers-in-law don't want that to happen. 2-6, so it all comes down to Wisconsin. So that's kind of how the election works, okay? Remember, each state's worth points. Wisconsin, 2 senators worth 10 points. 8 people in the House. Who knows, okay? So that's kind of the point of the activity, understanding like how that works. So obviously we have 54 now. I can figure that out. I know I just said 55, which is 54. We lost one. So then the next one would be Texas. So Texas goes here. You can kind of see on the map. Texas 40, Florida 30, New York 28. What's after that? Pennsylvania and Illinois both with 19. Okay, we got Ohio with 17, Georgia with 16, Michigan 15, New Jersey over here with 14. And I think that should be enough to get to 270. So you list those states out right there. Look at the map, regional voting patterns. We come over here to let's reset the map and then go to the 2020 actual map. There's 2020 actual map. I also put a link here to 2020 and 2016. Okay, so the regions obviously are the South. The South tends to vote a certain way. Northeast votes a certain way. Midwest we can call the toss-up region, right? The Midwest really feels like the toss-up region. West Coast, blue. We call these the Plains states. Plains states are pretty red. So that's the kind of regional patterns we're looking for. The Rocky Mountain area tends to be more conservative, although again, because of electoral vote numbers, I mean, Wyoming and Montana are 3 each. That's only 3-6. Idaho might have 4. I don't even know Idaho. Yeah. Oh, my bad. Montana got a 4th one. That's right. They added one by like 20,000 people. So shout out Montana. They got another one. So Wyoming 3, Montana 4, Idaho 4. Not that many points. It's barely more than Colorado, 10. So regions. South Republican, Midwest toss-up. That's what we're looking for right here. Pretty easy stuff. Okay. Now you're on your own. Okay. So look at some numbers for Ralph Nader. Okay. It takes you to the state by state returns. Notice we're looking for Ralph Nader's. His overall percent right there. And then you're on your own. You figure out how many electoral votes he got. Think about the popular vote. And then really, you're kind of getting ready for your project by understanding what are the key Democratic states plus the toss-ups. What are the key Republican states plus the toss-ups? looking for like 15 here. So you would just pick, all the blue ones. We go back to the reset the map. Where's the reset the map? That's the actual one. There's the reset the map. So toss-ups, I mean, I still don't think Texas should be a toss-up at all. Iowa's not really a toss-up these days. But, that's how you build your maps. That's how you decide kind of what to put there. Closed states, we go back to 2020 election. Come back to the closed states. This is what the election was won. This is kind of one of the key points I put right here in the first link. Okay, Biden really only won by 44,000 votes. We had this huge election in which 156 million people voted, and Biden wins by 44,000 in 3 states. So it's pretty wild what the election ends up coming down to. Okay, Georgia, Arizona, Wisconsin, just these people. We don't matter. We're not even out here. We're not a closed state. So exit polling, took a look at kind of how people vote. Some of the stuff you already know. Then kind of when you get into the exit polling, let's see what this paragraph says about the Brookings. So it jumps down to exit polling. Right this morning, the Brookings. Oh, right here. Oh, about what, Trump won to older white without college. We have our key coalitions since '08. Young people, new voters going for Biden. In 2016, Trump won the whites by 20%, whereas in 2020, he only won by 16%. Okay, so that's a key issue as to how Biden won. Although Trump did a better job with the Latino base. Okay, so that kind of comes up actually over here, is that the Latin vote went more to Trump than was expected. So it's kind of interesting stuff, kind of right here. And then a little bit about polling. They get into polling. Okay, polling. Man. There it is, polling accuracy. If you look for that, just kind of talk about how the polls were off. We're not going to have a ton of time to talk about polling, but it's been tough to kind of measure Trump's popularity in the polls. They've overestimated Biden and underestimated Trump twice. So that's kind of interesting. Kind of wrap it up right there. I collect it when you get back. As far as your project, keep in mind there's 5 things: make the ads, make the roadmap. Again, this is the kind of roadmap we talk about when we get back. That shouldn't be very hard. The roadmap's not too hard. Um, you know, so the people with the state strategy, they got to talk about 2 particular issues. Okay, 2 most issues for that state. Okay, and then you make a mailer, a nice pretty mailer with some kind of key sound bites, key talking points. And then media relations, give me a pretty slide about some tweets you're going to make. What television shows you're going to go on to. Narrow casting means you would go more so on Fox News or the Daily Caller or I guess MSNBC to kind of reflect a specific audience. So I better stop. Email me any questions. Thank you.